Go to GARM.
GARM, okay.
Let's.
Can you tell the people what that is?
So, GARM, if you're not familiar, is the Global Alliance for Responsible Media. It's like an advertising cartel that's trying to dictate who gets ad dollars. Mm-hmm. When you look at the whole entire internet ecosystem, all the websites out there, all the apps out there are primarily supported by advertising dollars.
YouTube,
and
Twitch.
Yeah, and these advertising dollars are coming from primarily the largest companies in the world. Those are the guys that have the big budgets. Those are the guys that do $100 million deals, and they start feeding that money through agencies. Agencies then take that money to ad networks, and ad networks then deploy that across various different websites. Like anybody that they deem that they don't like, they're throwing them in a bucket and trying to boycott them from having advertising dollars. Nope. Not a conspiracy, and it's real now. This is crazy. This is all of corporate America's, maybe not all, but most of corporate America's money moving in a vehicle to go a specific direction so that you say specific things. Think about that. That's like essentially what we're seeing here. That's like crazy on so many different levels. Yes. We can't get these huge brand ad dollars because there's these advertising cartels like GARM initiating some type of boycott against sites like X and Us and whoever it may be in the world of advertising and platforms. It's disgusting. It's super disgusting.
And I think it's important for the audience to realize, like, guys, when you're on YouTube or you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook or you're on, any of these, Twitch, any platform really that you're on, right? Especially the free ones. The reason why it's free is because advertisers pay to put ads in front of you when you use the service. So that's how they're able to maintain their platform for free, where you can just make an account and be on there, but they throw ads in your face. Why do they throw ads in your face? Because that's how they generate their revenue. So whenever you guys see streamers or content creators, etc., and they're super woke and they're scared to say certain things or they're scared to mention certain things, it's because advertisers run everything, guys.
Think about it. If you're a creator making content online, that's how you make money for yourself and your family. If they cut you off, what do you do at that point?
The plan for Rumble since the beginning was to have 3 different pillars of ways to monetize and be able to find a home for revenue when it comes to creators on Rumble and Rumble by executing on these 3 things. One is like subscription. With 2 is programmatic advertising. And this is a little bit more difficult because this now falls under that arm of GARM, where GARM won't allow us to bring in those brand advertisers to Rumble. So, we have some headwinds there, but what we found is the audiences on Rumble actually convert for direct response and for actual sales better than most other places. So advertisers are actually liking the programmatic that are trying to sell things. So we're seeing traction there. And then third is the combination of, the Rumble Advertising Center that does programmatic and also the Rumble Studio, which delivers ads for creators. And we think that those 3 pillars will be unique in the sense that no other platform offers these 3 different buckets. They offer subscription and they offer programmatic, but they don't offer subscription, programmatic, and sponsorships.
Yeah, that's the big one, is they don't.
Less than 6 months. So that's a big deal. Now, we're going to launch a few more. We're actually going to announce on Monday. We're going to launch 3 more brands on Monday. And these brands will then get built in to advertising with creators like you. And the reason why it works is because it converts. You guys have a real audience that buys this stuff.
Behave that way is not talk about certain topics, but like the reality is, guys, is that if you have certain viewpoints, if you're controversial, if you talk about certain things, and you're censored, guess what, man? Like, your ability to grow, your ability to make content is going to be heavily influenced by what you can say on which platform.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so guys, because I get this all the time. Yo, Myron, I want to go on Rumble, etc. How do you monetize on Rumble, etc.? Well, this is something new, guys. So, like, for those of you that make content, etc., you guys, I'm sure you guys are familiar with something called Restream, right? Which is trash, by the way. Fuck Restream. But anyway,
Facts.
It's called Restream, which is basically a service, guys, where you're able to stream on multiple platforms at the same time, and you use Restream kind of as the conduit to be able to do it. Think of it as like a switchboard where you're able to kind of put a signal in, and then you put one stream in, and then bam, it pushes it to all the platforms for you: YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, Kick, whatever platform you want to put it on, you could put that stream in there. But Rumble Studio basically comes in and does that for you instead. And the beauty of it is that on the Rumble Studio, you can go ahead and read ads on the side. And these are these companies that we mentioned that are pro free speech, whether it's 1775 Coffee, the merch, etc. It's all there.
Rumble Studio.
And also with Rumble Studio, you can be on any platform and read ads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can monetize if you're a YouTube creator, if you're a Kick creator, if you're a Twitch creator, you can monetize anywhere using Rumble Studio. So it's open to everybody. It's available for everybody. I know at a studio, you can bring in on your IRL through your phone, and you can multi-stream to all the platforms. You can throw in the chat. You can actually bring others to multi-stream with you, all through your phone, by the way, not just the web.
And it's also available on the App Store.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, it's all up to the advertiser in terms of how they choose it, what channels they target, what price they want to put in. Here's the cool thing right now. When you just did that read, the money goes straight into your account, and that's how you made money. Every creator out there can go and launch Rumble Studio and monetize their views on Rumble using this method.